Hello friends, my name is Mumtaz. Today we will do the comparison of different oppo phones. So first of all, here is Reno 6 Pro, which the price is 1 lakh and 10,000 PKR. First of all, we will check the user opinions and reviews. If you can see, mostly 2 and 3 people just give a rating of a 5 stars, and the mostly people didn't give the rating. So if we will do the comparison, so here it is Android 11 OS and user interface is ColorOS 11.3. So the dimensions is 160 multiplied by 73.1 multiplied by 7.6 millimeter. So the weight is 177 gram and it's dual SIM supported, and the second SIM is a nano SIM. It is a true color, Thriller Black and Aurora. So the network is 2G to 5G supported. So if we see the processor, it is supported the octa-core Cortex A78 plus 3 multiplied by 2.6 gigahertz Cortex and 78 plus 4 multiplied by 2.0 gigahertz. So here is the chipset is MediaTek MT68 9.3 Dimensity 1200 5G XMM. So the GPU is Mali G77 MC9. So here is the display screen is AMOLED capacity active touch screen, multi-touch screen is 6.6 inches, resolution is 1080 multiplied by 2400 pixels. Extra features 9 Hz HDR10 plus 5 nits types and 1100 net speeds. So the memory here it is built into 56 GB is built in and 12 GB is RAM. So it's not spotted the external card, and the main camera is a quad core 64 megapixels, which is very best. And there is a LED flashlight also. So if we see the features, here it is face detection, geotagging, and touch focus face detection, and HDR and panorama video, which is very good. And front camera is 32 megapixels. Alright, so the connectivity is WLAN, Wi-Fi spotted, and Bluetooth is GPS, radio, FM, and unspecified. USB is also spotted, and FCS data also spotted. So if we say the sensor is accelerometer, gyro compass, proximity, fingerprint is also good, and there is a browser HTML5 messages, SMS, credit view, MMS email, push email, IM. So it's so the best use for the gaming because it is a built-in plus downloadable. So if we see about battery, it's a LiPo non-removable for 4500 mAh. So it's a very fast charging, 65 watts reserve charging. So again the price is 1 lakh and 10,000 PKR. So if we see another phone here, it is Reno 5 Pro, with the price is 84,000 and 9900 PKR. So again we can check the user opinions and their reviews. So here it is, most of the people gave 5 stars. Now we'll check the comparison. So the build is that OS Android 11, OS user interface is ColorOS 11.1. The dimensions is 159.7 multiplied by 73 to multiplied by 7.6 millimeters. So the weight is 173 gram, which is less than True Reno 6 Pro. So it's also our dual SIM and the external SIM is nano. So it's also having a true colors and metallic silver, straight black. So where is the network? It's also spotted 2G bands to 5G bands. If we see about the processor, it's octa-core and Cortex, and the chipset is MediaTek MT6889J Dimensity 8007 So the GPU is Mali G7 and 7MC9. So the display is Super AMOLED touchscreen 16 colors multi-touch. So here is the size of a screen is 6.5 inches and resolution is also very like 1080 multiplied by 2400 pixels, and the protection is Conring L'Oreal Glass 6. And if we see the extra features is a screen to body ratio 90 Hz HDR 10 plus 800 nits types 1100 nits peaks. So if we see the memory built in is 256 GB is built in and 12 GB is RAM. So it's also not spotted external card. So the main camera is quad core 64 megapixel. Else if we see the features, it's also having a face detection, geotagging, touch focus, face detection, HDR panorama videos. So the front camera is 32 megapixels. So if we see the connectivity, WLAN, Bluetooth, GPS, USB, NFC, and data is spotted. So it's also having a same features of a sensors like gyro, compass, fingerprint, which is very good. If we see the features, audio browser, messaging, SMS, MMS, email, push mail, IM is also spotted. So here is the capacity of a battery is LiPo non-removable 4350 mAh, and the battery features is fast charging 65 watts reserve charging. So again the price is 84,900 at PKR. Now here we can see another phone. So here is a simple Reno 6, which is the price written is 64,900 PKR. So first we see the user opinions and reviews here. Well, only 2 to 3 people gives only a rating, which rating is 5 star. So here we can do the comparison. So if we see the comparison, it's also Android 11 OS user interface, Color OS 11.1. So the dimensions and the weight 1.73, which is lower than the other two phones. It's also dual SIM and one SIM is nano. Also, it's having two colors, Aurora, Australia Black. It's also all network supported is 2G bands to 5G band. So the processor is 2.3 gigahertz octa-core. So here is a different is the chipset Qualcomm SM7125 It's a Snapdragon 720G, which is very good for the gaming. And GPU and Adreno 618. So here is the display AMOLED. It's touchscreen 16 colors multi-touch. So the size is 6.1 inches. So resolution is 1080 multiplied by 2400 pixels. So we see the extra feature is 90 hertz and 413 nits types, 600 nits SBM. So if we see about the feature of a battery and memories, 128 GB built-in and 8 GB RAM. So one thing here is different from the other phones. It's supported a micro SD external card. So the camera is quad camera 64 megapixels, LED dual tone flash. So having the same features. And the front camera is 44 megapixels. So here the connectivity features is also same. And the sensor is mostly same like a fingerprint, or compass. So if we see the pictures of a battery, it's supported 4310 mAh, and the feature fast charging, 50-watt USB power delivery, EV 2.0 watt 4.0. Again the price is 64,900 PKR. Now here is the last phone which will do the comparison, and it's a Reno 5, and which price is very reasonable as compared to the other 55,900. So we can check the user opinions and reviews. Here on rate 3 people gave a rating, and okay, now let's do the comparison. Well, here it is the okay. Now we will see F21 Pro. So here the price is 52,900 PKR. So here the user opinion and reviews is there is no rating, just two people give a rating. So we need to compare. Here is an OS Android 12 OS. User interface is color OS 12.1. The dimension is 1.159 multiplied by 73.2 multiplied by 7.5 millimeter. Weight is 175 gram. Dual SIM color is cosmic black, sunset and orange. 2 to 5G supported. Processor is octa-core. Our display screen is AMOLED. Touchscreen multi-touch 4.63 inches. Memory is built-in 128 GB built-in and 8 GB RAM. External cord is also spotted. Camera is triple camera AROT is 64 megapixels, and the front is 32 megapixels. So having the same sensors, battery is 4500 mAh and fast charging 33 watt. Reserve charging, so then the price is 52,999 PKR.